Roughly about 10 years ago, I started working at the Garth School. I was studying at that time, so I was in the third year of my degree, and I started doing some part-time work with them. First started doing some work as a midday supervisor, and then quickly moved into a one-to-one role supporting a pupil within the school. And at that time, it was really trying to get my foot into education, get more experience, because I knew when I was finishing my degree, a career in education was something that I'd be really interested in. So I finished at the Garth School at the end of that academic year, but had applied for a position with Spalding Special School, so Garth and Priory, for the following academic year. So from the next September, I joined the Priory School as a teaching assistant. Well, when I started at the Priory, I started in the September, and probably about 2 or 3 months in, there was an advert for the teacher training route. It just changed from the previous teacher training programme to School Direct, which was the approach at that time. And by Christmas, I'd been appointed onto that from the next September. So started doing some HLTA work within my first year at Priory in preparation for teacher training the next year. So it would be about 9 years ago now that I would have started my training, on-the-job training as a teacher. I was working within the school, and then I had 1 day a week where I was released to attend almost like a university there as well for sessions around education. Sort of if I think about my own career plan and the aspirations that I've had for myself, I've always wanted to become a part of leadership within a school. It's something that's been interesting me, being able to sort of lead some of the changes and the key points within a school. So I think it would have probably been about 4 years into teaching where I would have taken on my first leadership responsibility, and that mainly focused around, I was core subject coordinator for maths, but leading on exams, supporting with assessment, and at times behaviour for pupils as well. I was Key Stage 4 phase lead. There came a time then when there was a different role within school with assistant head teacher, so I applied for that post and was successful. And then a couple of years down the line, the current head teacher, or head of school at that time, retired, so I moved into the head of school post, and then our executive head teacher at that time had left, so I became head teacher, and I'm now currently executive head teacher for this academic year. I think a career in education, there are so many benefits. It's a job that can just make you feel so good. It brings so much joy each day. No 2 days are the same, and I think for me that's something that I really enjoy. I love the fact that I'll come to work, I'm not sure what to expect, but I always know it's going to be great. And I do think the best benefit, there are young people, loads of young people each year who will leave our schools, and we will think back about their journey through that school. We'll think about the progress they've made, and whether that be socially, academically, emotionally, and they will have made so much progress. And there's just that constant sense of feeling incredibly proud that you've been part of that person's life and you've helped them on that journey. And even now we bump into ex-pupils from school. We sometimes see them at college, and they've gone on to do great things. And that's just really, really, rewarding to know that what we've done with them at school has helped them on their next stage.